Last time on Fate Extra. Oh my god, she's touching me again. Oh my god! I have the dream! The dream has been continued, even if she is hurting me right now. Oh my god, it's worth it. Rin is touching me. I thought I was the one who saved her, but I think she's the one who saved me. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. Oh no! Oh my fucking god, it's so creepy! I have never been happier for the wall separating us. Stay away from me, you twisted freak!
Oh, it's super sad that I don't get to eat you, cause you look yummy.
Damn. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Fate Extra. Oh boy. I'm getting back to this after the power outage that happened down in Texas, and oh boy, it's been a while since I played because of that. I remember that we last time we defeated the creepy clown lady and her equally freaky servant, who was, you know, Vladimir Tepesh III, or Dracula. And yeah, now we're into section 5. Facing an unknown of unavoidable death. Facing an inescapable conclusion. One's true essence wells up. Prayer and salvation are needed. When the end is so close. In time you shall see. Another kind of inevitable, known to all humanity, is the light at the end of the tunnel. Interesting. Number 5, unborn/dead end. We're in the 5th week. Oh my god. Do you know what that means? Yeah. There's only 8 people left. Out of 1,000, there's only 8. Oh my fucking god. So many dead people. Jesus. Again, somehow I was able to win. More accurately, I somehow managed to stay alive. That was the most powerful opponent I've faced up until now, and being asked who I was shook me a little. However, with the support of my servant and Rin, I have come to realize that I can only go forward. Even if my only reason for doing so is that I fear death. I have a servant to fight for me, and a beautiful, talented girl to help me. Haha! For now, I need to forget about my past and just continue forward as a master. Oh, I'm guessing that, yep, next combatants have been announced on the bulletin board. Nice. Alrighty. So, before we officially jump into this, something I did want to say is that I found out that there was an, you know, I believe I may have mentioned it before, like, I could have played this on an emulator, but because I owned the game, I wanted to play, like, the original version that I played years ago. But I found out that there was what they call a perfect patch version on an emulator that, fixes some of the translation errors, like in all of the other Fate series, like, you know, servants like Saber are called heroic spirits, and in this they're called legendary souls. So it's a little, so they changed that. They changed, like, they changed it from, like, Magi to Wizard. And the big thing is that they actually put captions in during battles when they don't have captions in this game. And I kind of wish that I would have known that that version existed before I started, you know, doing this Let's Play. But it's way too late for me to go back and, like, redo all of that now. So, yeah, we're going to continue on with the version I'm playing. Good old bulletin board with that all-too-familiar white sheet of paper. This time I don't even have to look at the name to know who my opponent is. The moment I walked in, I was assaulted by the murderous aura I associate with the man. Oh no. Yep! We're going up against Julius, finally! Oh my god! Mr. Julius! Why is your coat blue at the bottom? It's a cool coat! I kinda wish I had that coat. His cold, callous eyes radiate a predatory gaze. None of the other masters tried to intimidate me quite like this. My skin prickles like thousands of invisible needles have struck the nape of my neck and chest. You're not flinching. You've improved. That's what makes Magi so special. They can make extreme progress in just a short amount of time. As the man walks toward me, the air grows more oppressive with each step until I can hardly breathe. But that ends now. I don't know why they're showing this profile, because, like, you know, it makes us look like we're the same height, but, like, Hakuno is short, and he's ridiculously tall, so... He whispers in my ear as he passes, close enough to touch my shoulder. The world, the Holy Grail will be Leo's. There will be no deviation from this course. Yeah, he's basically there to ensure that Leo wins. What would have been really ironic is that what if he and Leo had been opponents in the first round? That would have been really, like, interesting. Unable to look, unable to breathe, I wait for his malevolent presence to slowly fade as he walks away. A dismal human being. His methods thus far have contained no beauty. My servant speaks with disdain. Let us show him the liveliness of battle, spreading flowers and song in the battlefield. Such pomp is just as well, for it will also be his funeral. Jeez, as always, she has a knack for ignoring my insecurities and rambling on. That's Nero for you. But if she's trying to inspire me, that counts as being supportive. That's true. As soon as I arrive at the nurse's office, I tell Rin about my next opponent. When I tell her that my next opponent is Julius, her expression becomes grim.
So?
I see. So you were paired with him after all. He's the Harway family's hatchet man, an assassin who only strikes from the shadows. He's a more formidable opponent than even Leo and has killed many of my fellow insurgents. As a master, he's the polar opposite of you. Show any empathy and you're as good as dead. Recalling that foreboding sense of death sends a chill racing down my spine. To be blunt, even I'm not entirely as experienced as he is. Also, life means nothing to him. Things that might confound most people won't work on him, but I'll do what I can to help you. After all, I'm pretty much healed and I have nothing better to do. Anyway, try not to get killed. It's not totally hopeless. I'm sure we'll be able to figure out a way to give you an edge somehow. Electronic chime sounds from my terminal. Now the primary cipher key is generated. I find myself recalling Julius's hollow, vacant stare. My opponent is a real assassin. One mistake, and I might as well cut my own throat and save him the trouble of doing it for me. But I can't worry about that now. I have to go to the arena and find the first trigger. First, let's talk to Sakura and get our weekly item. Oh dear, when I tried to tidy up, Tosaka yelled at me. I'm worried that she'll chase away all the other masters who use the nurse's office. Oh, apparently I can't get my item from her. What, you're here to leech supplies? Here, take this. Trying to waste it. Oh, I got it from her this week. Oh, that's nice. I like it. So I remember that I can talk to Toko here and learn a little bit about her and her sister. Almost against my will, I find myself wanting to ask these sisters another question. Both of them seem to be extremely powerful Magi, but why does the Seraph allow their existence? Ah, yes. Me and the oxygen thief. Unlike us, you masters entered through a specific gateway. As you're here for the Holy Grail War, you can only access specific parts of the moon cell. It's a little different for us. We're not here for the Holy Grail, but for the moon cell's network. In exchange for access to the network, we agreed to assist the Masters competing for the Holy Grail. But until someone wins the damn thing, we're stuck here the same as the rest of you. I see. Although not a part of the war, they have been given Master status. But what's so important to them that they're willing to... they willingly chose to be trapped inside the moon cell? Didn't I already tell you? I'm looking for someone. A friend of a friend who fell afoul of here. All I had to go on was part of their mind was ensnared in the virtual world, so here I am. As for me, I sensed a potential shift in the future and came here to make sure nothing came of it. My detestable elder sister showed up at the same time, so we decided to set up shop here. Now I'm kind of forced to stay here so that I can keep an eye on her as well. This woman is hateful and evil, and her research is more a Robert J. White than Marie Curie. Well, break time is over. I need to keep searching. You two keep the chit-chat to a minimum. In an obvious attempt to end further conversation, Toko Aozaki loudly clears her throat. What's more disturbing than her rudeness is the fact that she never denied Aoko's accusation. Yeah, actually, I was really thinking about it. She was kind of the villain in, like, the story that they originally come from, but she's, like, she's more of chaotic neutral, honestly. She is definitely more of a... She has her own goals, and, like, she's not necessarily evil, but she's not necessarily good, either. Wow, you survived. Almost everyone else I know is dead. Holy shit. Now that we reached round 5, there are only a handful of people left on campus. Including you, there are 8 masters left. Who knows, we might be facing each other next. No, sadly I think that she dies this round. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, huh? I wonder who she's going up against. She's going up against Leo. She's fucked. Praetor, there's something that I must tell you about the arena. Never mind. It's nothing. Our enemy has just changed position, so be on guard. I better save before I go in there, just in case, then. Alright, going to the first floor. Is that an enemy? No, I must be imagining things. Praetor, I feel uneasy. If there is indeed an enemy there, we may be in danger. Let us proceed cautiously. Oh wow, he's just showing up out of nowhere. Familiar black coat strides into my field of vision. There's no mistaking that form, that gaze. It's none other than Julius, but even though we're in the arena, there's no sign of his servant. Yeah, there's a reason for that. What could this... What a slimy, predatory aura. What pride to appear before us without his servant. Praetor, let us make quick work. That's my line. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, no! What just happened? In the space of a second, the air grew thick, and then I heard a thud, as if something big hit the floor. There was nothing there. There's no mistaking that Saber has collapsed on the floor. I couldn't see the enemy? It's over. Let's go. Not satisfied. Do you want to slice off their heads, too? No, there's no need. I've hit their heart, which is enough, but... Yeah, that's enough. They're as good as dead. I see. Let's go, then. It was my imagination, but Julius barely glanced at me before walking off. Julius turned away from me, melting back into the dimly lit passage like some kind of apparition. That voice must belong to Julius's servant. He said something pretty ominous. They're as good as dead. Saber isn't moving. That's not good. Best girl, no! I can't think of anything but that terrible sight. I know, seeing Saber on the floor is bad. My strong, capable servant is lying helpless on the floor. We just came out on the wrong side of a surprise attack. I can't breathe. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This can't be real. It's a dream, right? No, I can't wake up from this dream. It's real. What happened? How could I have been? I suppose this is the work of an assassin. But how did he eradicate his presence so wholly? Well, that's good, but I wish Saber hadn't gotten hurt for that. Oh my god. Saber haltingly gets up. It's clear that she is worse for wear. I am sorry, Praetor. However, I am glad you are fine. No! Best girl, no! Saber! Seeing that I'm safe, Saber sighs in relief and collapses again. I have to fix my servant as soon as possible. I didn't even really get to do anything in the arena at all. Oh no, best girl, no! I am going to murder him! Oh, that's not true. It's not your fault. I am sorry, Praetor. I proclaim to be your blade and yet commit such an error. The pain from my wound is terrible, but not as excruciating as my embarrassment. It's very telling that she's more worried about the fact that we're looking at her with such worry than about her actual wound. So, do not mock me too much. The pain I feel from gazing upon your stricken face is mortifying enough. Saber rasps out the words, as if even forming them is taxing. Even though she's just been attacked by the enemy servant, she's still more worried about me. That's just who she is. It is unfair to ask this of you, Praetor. But please, you must protect me this time. I will. I will do anything for you, best girl Saber! Store servant's magical circuits, oh my god. Fuck him and his, fucked up, like invisible servant. Fucking servant with greater invisibility. Fucking hate him. How dare he hurt my Saber! I want to punch him in the teeth, but I know that wouldn't work, because he would just punch me instead. I haven't yet processed yesterday's events yet. Saber fell asleep yesterday in our private room, but it's morning and my servant isn't awake yet. That's a problem. Looking at my servant, the words of Julius's invisible servant taunt me. Death is inescapable. Death. Is Saber going to die? The strong, wise servant who always defended stupid me might really die? As much as my heart wants to deny it, my brain can't. Saber sucks in labored breaths, but doesn't awaken. I have to do something! Knowing that I have to do something doesn't mean I know what to do! When I rush out of the room to collect my thoughts, I run into a concerned-looking Rin. Morning, Hakuno. Oh, it's you, Rin. Good morning. I absent-mindedly reply. What kind of greeting is that? Anyway, you don't look too good. Did something happen? Rin's worried tone jumpstarts my addled mind into processing things again. First thing I notice is that my face is stiff with worry. Belatedly, I turn and greet Rin with a smile. Glad to see you up and about. Yeah, I'm fine. I've gotten enough rest now. Now it's you I'm worried about, Hakuno. What happened? I mean, I lost my servant already. I told you I'd help you, Hakuno. Rin did in fact say that. But did she really mean it? Don't make me repeat myself. Yeah, I meant it. I'm fighting through you now. If it's a choice between you or Leo getting the Grail, I'm siding with you. Got any complaints? I don't have any objections, nope. Again, the possibility of her stroking my face is very much a possibility. Oh my god, what will she give me if I defeat Leo? Oh my god, she might stroke my face with both her hands! Ha ha! A dream come true! In fact, I'm deeply grateful that I can draw on Rin as a master, draw on a master as strong as Rin. Okay, just so you don't ask again, I don't want Leo to get the Grail, so I'm helping you win. Not a bad partnership, right? Alright then, let me borrow your computer terminal. I hand her the terminal. Rin mutters a couple of things and the terminal blinks. What did she do? I linked your terminal with mine. Now we should be able to communicate, even when you're in the arena. Oh, cool. The ability to communicate at any time is reassuring. Rin smiles a bit when I thank her. It's no big deal, okay? Anyway, I don't sense your servant. What's up with that? Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about my servant being in life-threatening danger. God damn it, Hakuno! How dare you forget, best girl! Literally the first thing that would have happened if I saw Rin, like, Rin! Best girl in trouble, need help! That's right, Rin may know a way to revive Saber. What? Your servant was attacked by Julius? Is your servant going to be okay? When I tell her my servant is still asleep in our private room, Rin ruminates for a moment. Your servant is still asleep in your private room? Take me there right now. I may know a way to revive your injured servant. Definitely not saying no to that. I nod currently and accompany Rin to my private room. Saber should still be asleep there. I don't like seeing her in pain. This is not okay. Brandon is not okay with this. This is not good. I need Best Girl to be happy again. This is... some new type of virus? No, it's more like energy that has its own will. Tainted blood. It's a lot worse than I thought. It's like a tornado upended all the magic circuits in your body. Meaning the conduit that provides magic from you to your servant no longer function properly. The check's getting lost in the mail, so to speak. A servant's body is sustained by a flow of magic from their master. Without that magic, they fade. Your servant is sustaining their body on their own magic reserves right now. That source is finite. Unless supply from their master resumes, they'll only last a few more days. Okay, I grasp the situation. I'll compose a plan of action, so come see me on the rooftop later. Rin leaves the room, the look on her face solemn. Frustration at my powerlessness wells up every time I see Saber in pain. I know! Finally you understand what I feel, Hakuno! But it's accompanied by the urge for me to get help fast. We are on the same page! It is time to save Best Girl! With Rin's help this evening, I'll form a plan of action. It's been hours since I spoke with Rin about it. Maybe she's found a way to help my servant. I guess I should head to the rooftop. Right. Is anyone left here? Nope, no one's left here. Well, Ronnie's still here, but I mean, Ronnie's not my friend anymore. I don't sense your servant. It seems the poison of the black scorpion of the highways is already in circulation. Yep, yeah, Ronnie, I forgot Ronnie can, divinate from the stars. Shit! Sorry about making you come all the way here, but I'm pretty much stuck here for now. To put it bluntly, Saber's remaining magic is less than 10% of normal. Oh my god, she's running on low power mode. If they don't get an infusion of magic soon, they'll essentially be dead by the end of tomorrow. Dead by tomorrow? Whatever the case, what can I do before tomorrow comes? How can I supply them with magic? But don't panic just yet. All I need to do is find them a temporary supply of magic. I can tell Rin is confident in her knowledge. If she knows a way to do it, I'm all for it.
So?
Is that so? Alright then, let's do it. I'll probably let you know what's going on. I should probably let you know what's going to happen. For a moment, Rin looks down, but then continues as if she's come to a decision. For a short time, I'll send magic to Saber. As a former master, that shouldn't be a problem. Rin will be using her own powers? It seems really unfathomable. I wonder if she can really do it. Honestly, even after hearing what she plans to do, I can't begin to imagine how this will work. Huh? Yeah, of course it will! It'll be a cakewalk. That's right. It'll be nothing. My connection will run through your servant, but that's just a matter of schematics and such. Rin pats herself on the cheeks as if to psych herself up. It may seem like a big deal and all, but now is definitely not the time for hesitation. So what do you need me to do? First, head into the arena. Find an area that'll be easy to hack into, and then I'll set this up. It's a bypass circuit, okay. As she says this, she hands me a black cube. And this is? Something that'll hopefully bypass the arena's security and allow me to send magic there. For now, head inside the arena. I'll fill you in on the details once you're there. I'm glad I spoke with Rin. I'm sure everything will turn out okay, somehow. For now, I better head to the arena like Rin said. Oh, what up, Taiga? I guess Taiga's asking for something else. A coin. Oh, needs it in 2 days? Okay, I can probably do that. I mean, probably not today. I don't feel your servant's presence. Did Kuzuki manage to kill them off? I didn't think you were up to the challenge, especially with the Harways involved. Oh well. Can't believe you couldn't beat him even after using your noble phantasm. You did use it, didn't you? Nope! Noble phantasm? Don't tell me that you have no idea what your servant's ultimate technique is. If you don't learn your servant's noble what your servant's noble phantasm is, your chances of surviving are nil. Well, I mean, like, at this point, you're not wrong. I'm not doing too well right now. Alrighty, time to save before we go into the arena again, because, oh my god, we're not fighting today because, oh, we are, like, you know, we're just running today. Master, I am correct in assuming that you are going to the arena. Very well, I will be going too. My duty is to cross swords with the enemy. Your responsibilities, of course, lie elsewhere. I was planning on entering the arena alone, but Saber would have noticed immediately. It's obvious that my servant is in no condition to fight effectively, if at all. However, I have no choice but to have them join me. And the fact is that if I enter the arena alone, I wouldn't last a minute. The 5th round has arrived and Saber said that they would fight, injuries and all. Knowing the consequences of my actions, I ask that you fight alongside me anyway. Of course, you probably expected nothing less from the one you fought alongside with. I understand, Master. Now, let us go. Do not worry, I will not fall to mere chirons. I also equipped a, human existence is filled with unimaginable despair, but still the whole of humanity fails to see this. I didn't read the last line, I didn't get to it. Damn it. Looks like you got into the arena. Okay, I'll instruct you on what I want you to do, so listen carefully. Like I said earlier, find the weak point in the arena's firewall and set up a bypass circuit. I'll guide you along, so please listen to my transmissions. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that was me. Yeah, go ahead. That. And when I can connect myself to the Holy Grail with the bypass circuit, I'll link with you. It's inadvertent, so it's not like I'm trying to peep into your files or anything. And whatever Rin needs to do, she has my permission. If I want to carry out Rin's plan, I need to avoid contact with the enemy. Yeah, no leveling right now. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Oh, whoopsie. Wrong one. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, you've reached a good spot for hacking. The portable terminal has caught a signal. Give me a moment and I'll analyze it in more detail if it's a suitable location for a bypass. That's all you, Rin. She responds quickly. Okay, it checks out. Right there, that's the best place to establish a bypass connection. Alright, I'll create a channel between myself and the Holy Grail that maintains the arena. She whispers something. I'll transfer the hacking code from my terminal. I won't know for sure until I try it out, but it seems the bypass is up and running. You're done. You can return whenever you finish your other stuff. We'll continue this at the school. No sooner have I replied in acknowledgement than an aura of death sends chills through my body. I whirl around to see. I think your victory declaration may have been premature. Julius! Our prey is running free when they should be rotting. What is this? Did you take mercy on them? No, not at all. I'd say they were just good enough to evade the full force of my strike. I see. Then this time, let's be sure and leave them corpses. My servant isn't in condition to fight properly. We have no choice but to defend ourselves. I know this is a bad ending, so we're gonna get the bad end to see what it is. Some battles are unavoidable. If nothing else, I will protect you. I'm dead. I'm just dead. Yep. I mean, like, that's obvious. You know, like, there was no way I was gonna win that. I realize only after commanding Saber to fight that they're really dragging. My servant is dead on her feet. I freeze, without time to even regret my decision. The impact of an invisible blow severs my consciousness from my body in an instant. Too bad. I was looking forward to a rematch, but fighting them in that condition is whipping a dog. It should be like whipping a dog. I just don't know if the voice belonged to Julius or his servant. Guess I'll never know. Pretty sure it was a servant. Yeah, dead end. Game over! This is why we save. So, yes, I'll get back to where I was. Give me just a second, guys. Oh, I can finish this. It is in this obsidian darkness that illumination will come. Cool. Hooray! At least I got to read that. Alrighty, this time we're gonna look for an escape. I'd never win. Challenging this fierce opponent while my servant is exhausted like this? I need to escape somehow, but I'm facing the harshest of all masters I've encountered so far. He and his servant are like a pair of hawks who would only revel in swooping down on their fleeing prey. I have to prepare for the worst. Hakuno, I'm going to perform a forced withdrawal on you. Accompanying Rin's voice is a blinding light that comes shooting out of my terminal. No sooner than I hear Rin's words does the light expand around me. My vision goes white, all my senses are snuffed out. The bright light forces me to clench my eyes shut as I give my body over to a strong gravitational pull. My virtual body is compressed into a single point and removed from the arena. My consciousness condenses, like two dimensions becoming one, and then travel to a far beyond. In that strange time-space. Damn, her files are flowing in! I hear Rin's voice. I have to cut the connection quickly or... Huh? Wait, this... Her voice wavers as if she's so shocked she can hardly speak. No way. Her body is missing! She softly mutters a searing truth. Yeah... Hakuno isn't just disconnected from her body. Hakuno doesn't have a body. Sadly. Hakuno is literally one of the ghosts in the machine that, has been given life. And the sad thing about it is that, if you remember what Alice said, this was a while ago, Alice mentioned something about them being the same. And this is what Alice meant, is that they're both ghosts in the machine. Neither of them have real bodies to go back to. Ah, fucking fuck, man. Oh. This is an episode that'll be easy to edit, because I won't have to edit out any battles! I wonder how long I've been out. Last thing I remember from yesterday is Julius's attack and then being swallowed by light. Still dazed, I move my head some. It appears my motor skills are intact and my body's okay. I'm sore all over, but I'm alive. I sit up and open my eyes. Morning, Hakuno. Good thing you finally woke up. Things got pretty dicey in there. You've been asleep ever since the imposed withdrawal. Oh, checking my portable terminal, I see that a day has passed. Rin ejected me from the arena when Julius attacked. I've been asleep from the shock ever since. You're lucky he attacked in there. Elsewhere, an imposed withdrawal would have been difficult to perform. Silver lining in a dark cloud, I suppose. That's right, about the bypass circuit. Is it in progress? The bypass circuit is providing a satisfactory influx, so I should be able to supply magic. Ah, what a relief. It's pure luck that Rin found a way to heal Saber just in time. Okay. Can you close your eyes for a second? Oh my god, are you gonna make out with me while my eyes are closed? I'm not upset about this. In fact, I am all for this. Please. Yes, and please. I wonder why. Still, I do as I'm told. Don't open them until I say. Is it my imagination, or is Rin really close by? Suddenly, there's a soft touch against my lips. Oh my god! Rin is making out with me! Oh my god, I think I just made all of the internet, jealous. I got a kiss from Rin. I don't care what it says. I am just headcanoning that she's just making out with me for whatever reason. I'm not upset, and whatever the reason is, I approve. More, please. Is this another procedure that'll supply my servant with magic? Yes, basically Rin's connecting her magic circuits to mine via, the patented lip locking. And yes, now she'll be able to supply magic to my servant through, basically, it's kind of like servant, your magic goes to, from me to her to my servant. All right, calm down, me. Okay, you can open your eyes. My heart is still racing and my temperature is too high. What am I so nervous about? And grumbles to herself. Oh, it's because we did make out. This is absolutely what happened. 100%, we made out, and I love it. Is there some sort of problem? It's nothing. There's nothing even remotely like a problem occurring at the moment. Just now, I ran a program that interrupts the contractual bond between you and your servant. I should now be able to supply magic to your servant directly from myself. Oh, okay, I had it wrong with my explanation. I thought that it was like I was connecting to her, and therefore she was acting as an intermediary between us. But, oh well, I guess not. That soft sensation still lingers on my lips. When I look at Rin, she blushes and looks away. Ah ha ha! I swear you are so dense. Well, everything's in order to supply your servant with magic. I'll perform the treatment, so just come back to the nurse's office this evening. Well, this isn't right. I can't keep leaving everything up to Rin. If there's anything is there anything at all I can do to help? I can watch. I can definitely watch. Please let me watch. I know what's going to happen. Oh my god, this is we could have a threesome! We could do this! The dream could happen! Rin, let this happen! I said I'd do it, it's fine, and considering what I have to do would be even more embarrassing. A threesome would not be more embarrassing. Maybe I don't know how threesomes work in this. I don't know how threesomes work. Let's just leave it at that. I don't know how threesomes work. I mean, leave this one to me and just go putz around in the library or something. And absolutely don't peek inside the nurse's office. Don't peek, huh? She probably doesn't want any distractions while she's working. I should do what she says and wait until the evening. Wonder how long it's been since Rin took Saber down to the nurse's office. Oh, there's a lot of going down, if you know what I mean. According to the time on my terminal, not all that much time has passed. I wonder if my anxiety comes from being in the middle of a war zone without my closest ally by my side. I mean, like, also the fact that, you know, Saber isn't really having an affair. That's not really how this works, but yeah, definitely Saber is, Saber's getting some. Saber's getting some. And actually, like, this is the funny thing, is that this is almost like a joke that kind of goes back to the original Fate Stay Night, because Fate Stay Night actually started as a visual novel eroge, which is, you know, an erotic, you know, visual novel. And the thing about it is that, you know, like, the idea was that originally servants had to be given magical energy and everything through, like, you know, the contract and everything, but to initialize the contract, you had to have sex with your servant, or you could have sex with them to transfer them more energy. And, like, that was, like, you know, just, like, a way of, like, you know, it kind of helped the visual novel get published, because, you know, back then, Nasu, the creator of, you know, the Fate series, wasn't, you know, big and as famous as he is now. So now they don't have to use that, you know, quote-unquote excuse anymore. But it's always kind of been, like, you know, and it was in fact, like, removed in later versions of the game, because they wanted to focus more on the story rather than, you know, it being kind of, you know, hentai. So, yeah, we're about to get a juicy little bit, we are. I guess I'll go to the library and wait around for her to contact me. Or maybe I should head straight for the nurse's office. We're going to the nurse's office. We're going to the nurse's office. This is a horrible idea, and I know it is. I know how bad of an idea this is. But I don't care. Oh, hello there, Hakuno. As soon as Rin showed up, I was unceremoniously shown the door. I wonder what she's up to. I could get fired for this. How am I supposed to do my job out here? I don't know. I know that I was told to stay out, but I'm Saber's master. I can't help but be worried. What should I do? I better see what's going on. Oh god, yes, 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 yes. The choice is clear. As a master, the welfare of my servant should always come first. Ha! Come first! Ha 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 ha! Oh boy. As I put my hand on the door, I feel a slight shock, as if it was plugged into a socket. Oh, Rin put like a protective thing on the door, but because I don't have a body, it didn't hurt me. Crack the door open and peer inside. Oh yes. Oh god! Oh my god, yes! You know, you're actually kind of cute when you're flustered. don't say such things like that. I mean, this sort of thing, they're definitely going down. It is going down right now, and I am not upset. Two best girls going at it. Oh my god, yes. Can't really see anything. What's going on in there? Sex. Much of the sex. And if I open the door a bit more... Oh, damn legs! Oh, I love them legs. Oh, I love them legs. Oh my god. I thought Hakuno's legs were great, but oh, Rin Tosaka. Oh, the legs is... Oh, I love the legs. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, I guess I'm just horny on main right now. I'm so sorry. Oh, but I don't care. Oh my god. I love Rin's legs. I love everything about Rin. There's almost nothing to dislike about her. As I open the door, an incredible fragrance overwhelms my senses. Scent is impossible to define, but it somehow stimulates every fiber of my being. All of a sudden... what could that possibly... What is that? Hakuno, don't tell me you were peeking in! No! No! Of course not! Ow! I deserve that. I deserve that. I see flashing lights, and my body goes numb as I sink to the floor, my mind totally blank. Must have set off an incredibly powerful trap, but for an instant, I saw a naked, slender leg. Oh. I told you to stay out! If you peek in again, I swear I'll wipe every last memory of yours! Her anger washed over me like a wave. All I could think about was her leg and... other things. Nope, better not dwell on that. Nope, that is not what's gonna happen. I'm gonna dwell on that a lot. Next time I try to peek will probably end up being fatal. Guess I'll kill time in the library instead. I don't get to be a part of we don't get to have a threesome. I are disappointed. I wanted to be part of the threesome. I wanted to have sex with Best Girl Saber. How are you still alive? When I went to get supplies from the nurse's office, Tosaka shut me out. What's she doing in there? Having sex. She's having sex with Best Girl. That's what's happening right now. I don't make the rules, okay? If I made the rules, I would be in there with them. I think I'll prowl the library until I hear from Rin. I better make the most of what time still remains. As I comb the bookshelves for more information, the presence of some unseen person distracts me. Oh no. Oh, it's Leo, okay. Oh, hello. The source of that voice can only be Leo. I wonder what he wants from me. Yeah, the source of that voice, who I'm looking at right now, could only be Leo. I have come to bid you farewell. As I hear your next opponent is my brother. His brother? He's talking about Julius? Oh, you didn't know? He and I are stepbrothers. Of course, that has nothing to do with his participation in the Holy Grail War. His only reason for being here is to protect the head of the Harway family. I wonder what he means exactly by bid you farewell. That means he thinks I'm gonna die. There's no way you'll win. With that in mind, I wanted to say my farewells before your inevitable demise. Damn, the balls on this kid. Our skill levels may be different, but I have no intention of just rolling over and dying. Some things can't be overcome through strength of will. My brother is simply too skilled for you to defeat. Well, that may be true, but even you can't predict how our battle will end. There are no absolutes, especially in this world. Yes, I suppose you are right. There are no guarantees, even for him. I have no arguments to offer. Leo gives a little nod, as if in appreciation of the limits us mortals face. But I don't think that nod was for me. It was for his brother Julius. If heaven sides against my brother, he is not one to fight it. However, that is a discussion for another time. In this case, I believe my brother will be victorious. But should he be defeated, it'd obviously be a result of bad luck. Or perhaps he had no luck at all. How can he be so pragmatic about the possible death of his own brother? Why would Leo wish for Julius to claim... Why wouldn't Leo wish for Julius to claim victory? No, I would never go so low as to wish for victory of any kind. That is not the way of kings. As heartless as it may sound, my brother's victory or defeat would be of no consequence to me. His efforts will all be self-serving. If that effort doesn't benefit his lord, then it has no meaning. More to the point, his victory here will mean nothing, for I will be the sole survivor of this war. Eventually, he will die by my hand. Why then would I wish for his success in the preceding rounds? Although, if there is any consolation to be found, it would be the fact that he will have died for a purpose. My brother will be the foundation of which I will build my rule, from which the masses will benefit greatly. So this is how Leo sees everything. So these are the true thoughts of the one who has been ordained to rule the world. My business with you has now come to an end, so if you'll excuse me, I must be going. I've been meaning to have a serious conversation with you for quite some time now. As long as you believe you'll survive until the end, farewells made now would be premature. We will probably meet again, should the chance present itself. And just as they had when he appeared, the sound of his footsteps managed to convey his regal bearing. I didn't need Leo to point out how much more skilled Julius is at combat than me. However, I have no intention of giving up. After all, I'm not in this alone. I finished the magic restoration. Saber should be fine now. Come meet me on the first floor. Oh, are you just... Let me ask one question. Are you both satisfied? That's all that really matters to me. Are you both satisfied? I'm not satisfied, but you know, if you're satisfied, if Best Girl Saber is satisfied, then oh yeah. Oh, she looks satisfied. Oh my god, yes. Hakuno, I'm finished. Just like the terminal said, when I reach the first floor, Rin is waiting for me. My servant is behind her. How considerate of you to come get me, Praetor. The situation is now resolved, thanks to Rin. Unlike Saber, who looks refreshed, Rin appears somewhat tired. Well, yeah, Rin did all the work and Saber got all the benefits. I love it. What's going on? I wonder if something happened during the magical healing process. If that's what you want to call it. She resisted so much and still managed to drain me. Oh, it's nothing. The ceremony went fine, as you can see. She's got fight in her again. Fully recovered. No, that's good. Nurse's office smells sweet. Maybe I should ask what they did in there for future reference. Oh, yes. Please do. I would love to have future references on how to satisfy Best Girl. How boorish. You're too immature to handle the reality of it. Use your imagination if you must. Saber. You're not going to say that in future installments. I'm not kidding you. There is, like, in future installments of this series, it is actually, like, 100% implied that, you know, they have had relations. Like, Saber and her master have had relations several times. I love the idea. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. Rin performed beautifully. True, my technique is superior, but you possess a certain natural grace. Hey, Saber, you promised not to say anything about it, didn't you? About what? The sex. Hakuno, how can you be this dumb? More and more, I find it difficult to understand exactly what in the world is going on, but... In any case, Hakuno, even though I told you not to be, you were still a peeping Tom. A little bit. How could I not? I'm a master. I care what happens to my servant. If they're having sex, I want to be there. Oh god, that sounds horrible. So that's what they call it these days. You're lucky the trap didn't catch you. If you'd gone in, your electronic brain could have exploded. The trap was meant for the enemy, not you. Rin is pretty scary. I'm glad I didn't interrupt her. Haha, interrupt. Haha. All's well that ends well, though. Hopefully my servant won't need special treatment again. I'll let the details remain cloudy for now. I'm just happy that Saber has recovered. The enemy's eyes were malicious during his attack, but softened at the end. He is not all evil. Saber nods, satisfied. Yes! I knew Best Girl would be satisfied! Of course she is! Well, I ought to thank Ringe. She looks worn out. Yes, I will thank her in various ways. Maybe I can satisfy her now. Haha. Well, whatever. It wasn't too much of an imposition. I'm sure she kind of enjoyed it too. I mean, like, they obviously had sex. But I'm a bit tired. I'll rest for the remainder of the day. I can also see that she's wearing a thong, and I love that, by the way. I thank Rin and say farewell. With a shuffle in her steps, she disappears down the hallway. As soon as she leaves, the gravity of our situation returns to me. Julius's servant is strong. There's an overwhelming difference between us. I have to be able to retaliate, or I will become digital debris. Do not worry, Praetor. I shall not fall prey to the same trick again. Now that I am well, I will revisit the disgrace I have suffered upon their heads. What a bold assertion from one who just crawled out of their grave. Please, no. Not the cold rush of death again. By the time my senses revive, Julius has come to confront me. You. Such blatant disregard for decorum. I shall repay you with a lesson in humility. I saw through your trick the last time, when you threw the surprise attack at me. Your fist penetrates your enemy's body with a bolt of magic, which disrupts their nerves. It is a secret Chinese technique that combines raw energy with the martial arts. Well, that's good to know. Yes! Splendid! You've seen through my moves, said to need no second strike. How marvelous my opponent! With my fist, I will crush you into powder and grind you into the earth. This joy is a cheap liquor that I drink and drink, but never am sated by, right, Julius? If by joy you mean bloodlust, I have no interest. Be brief about your business. How about you, my enemy? You must take some joy in bloodlust. A ridiculous notion. The beauty of fighting lies in chivalry, not in base amusements. Many a disgrace will mourn. There is no more wretched a thing than a master becoming an assassin. You've landed a blow below the belt. It is true, I have very much strayed off my path. The dark side is seductive, as any martial arts instructor knows. Like a snake eating its tail. Death leads to blood, leads to death, leads to blood. All this talk of bloodlust. Master, he intends to instigate a fight here. Are you ready? It's unavoidable. If we don't go on the offensive, we'll die here. We'll give it all we've got. Hold. Everyone freezes at Kotomine's single word. Coming from him, that single word holds special weight. Now, I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but fighting on school grounds is prohibited. If you are so eager to kill each other, do it where I won't see. Otherwise, I have to stop you. If you choose to continue, I will be forced to slap you both with a penalty. What shall it be? We don't care, do we, Julius? My interest has waned. Let's go. I don't wish to be saddled with a penalty for ending this weakling. Fair enough. I too wish to avoid a dull fight. Julius leaves. His unseen servant follows, apparently. You will have to save it for the arena as well, I take it. That's the venue to vent your passion. With that said, Kotomine leaves. Well, if nothing else, I'm glad my servant is back to normal. Like Kotomine said, we can go back to exploring the area. It's no time to stand around. I head off to the arena. Right. We're gonna have our confrontation with Julius today, and we've got a little bit more time, so what I think I'll do is that we'll go into the arena. I know that we have a fight with him in there, so we'll get through that fight, and once we get through the fight, we should be able to explore the arena, and I can do some leveling in between episodes. So yeah, I think that's probably the best. So let's go to the first floor. Shit, I forgot to save. Oh, I forgot to save. Oh, fuck. Well, I hope I don't die. I knew they were here. Now that I am in exquisite condition, let us exact some revenge. Right. Oh, and there are no enemies along this path, showing that... Oh, no, never mind. I was like, oh, there are no enemies! I thought that meant, like, you know, that... Ah, damn it, I was trying to avoid fighting. Oh, I found Julius! He's hanging out over there, right toward the end of the dungeon. Alright, I think I'm just about ready for this battle. Alright, let's do it. I don't understand. You know the difference in our abilities, so why would you come after us? This has gone beyond ignorance. I'll happily crush your imbecilic exuberance underfoot. You take us too lightly. We have suffered defeat before, but this time will be different, fool. Well said. Julius, would you leave this to me? Yes. We'd be in trouble if you couldn't handle yourself in the 6th round. Do as you please. You have my thanks! Now then, young one, how about you gamble your life on that pride of yours? I will make 3 strikes in this fight. If you can hit me within that time, you win. Decent terms, right? A wager? How exciting! Very well, I shall play along with your provocation, assassin. Right, then let us begin. Taste the fist of an assassin! Alright. Wait. Alright. Heightened chi. Oh, fuck me! Oh, fuck! Yeah, I'm in that. That's not good. That's bad. Yeah, that was on the 4th round. There we go. God, it's just not doing anything though. Shit. So only the first round I could, only the first slot I could see, so I used, like, you know, an attack on all the others. So if he's, as long as he's not using a skill, which, you know, like, I can't see if he's using it anyway, so, you know, this is the best bet. Alright. Let's heal Saber up to full again. I'll just have to defend the last round. Oh boy. I'm not doing any damage to him though whatsoever. Okay, so I don't know which turn, like, you know, like he's attacking on. So it's best just to do. He's only attacking on one of the slots, so I just have to hope it's not the 6th. Oh my god, I'm alive. You stood your ground. See, Julius, they are not as insignificant warriors. They are not the insignificant warriors you think they are. We managed to survive. Julius' servant was true to his word and only struck back at intervals. I could easily imagine that if one of those strikes made a direct hit, it could be fatal. Yeah, no, he almost fucked me up in a single hit. The only thing more troubling than that stealth is the fact that I cannot do anything about it. Saber evaded her opponent nicely, but the uncertainty of where the attacks would fall exhausted her. If not for the system's limitations, we would have been obliterated. The warning bell is rung. Lucky for you, I'll stop here. I would prefer to continue in a more appropriate venue. Until then, build your strength for me. Fuck a duck. After expressing anticipation for our future battle, the servant disappears. Julius glances our way, then follows suit. We must deal with the fact that his aura cannot be detected. Yeah, Julius' servant possesses the really convenient ability to make himself invisible. Unless we identify and eliminate it, we may as well consider victory out of our reach. There are 3 days left of the preparation period. In that time, I have to demystify his technique. Oh boy. Well, we survived, thank God. I got the coin! Cool, that's the thing for Taiga. Nice. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's one of those special enemies. Well, shit. Is there a way to get my servant's MP up? Just the elixir. Shit. Alright. Shit. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no! I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, my God, I lost. Oh, my God, I made a very big mistake. No, this is the previous day? Shit. Oh, no, it isn't. I was smart. I did save. Oh, my God, I did save. Oh, thank God. I thought I was stupid. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, the Nephilim kind of wrecked my shit. So, yeah, I have to redo that fight with Julius and everything, but, like, I'm just gonna call it for this episode, because you already seen me beat him. I'm not gonna beat him and everything, and I'm gonna take care of the Nephilim on my own time, because I'm not gonna use up all of my magic against, Julius this time. I'm gonna be smarter. So, either way, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Next time, we are actually going to be heading off into the next part of this where I'm like in the off time, I'm going to train up a little bit, get myself a little bit stronger, and we're going to keep finding a way to beat Julius. That's what we're up to next time. So, if you're enjoying this as much as I am, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and if you are not already, ring that bell for all the notifications is. And until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.